everyone, and welcome. My name is Jeff, and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we are trying to do today is we are playing Beamsplitter Wizards, and this deck is insane. So when we were on the stream Saturday, someone brought this deck to my attention. We kind of rebuilt it as we were on the stream, and then deck tested it, and we had some insane games. So first off, with the stream, I'm not in a consistent, like, I know when I'm exactly doing it yet, because with a baby, with everything else, it's hard to really pinpoint my schedule just yet. And so that'll be coming later. I'll probably just be playing here and there. Jump on if you want to. It's underneath my gamer tag, Komokazi Jeff. And so anyway, with that, let's go ahead and get into this deck because it is so much fun. So first off, Beamsplitter Mage, it's all built around this. So whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets only Beamsplitter Mage, if you control one or more other creatures that spell could target, choose one of those creatures, copy that spell, the copy targets the chosen creature. So first off, we attack in with a Beamsplitter Mage. We put a Sure Strike or a Run Amok onto Beamsplitter Mage, and then we target with a second copy our Wee Dragonauts that also just became a bigger creature. It's a 3/3 now. And then we put Run Amok on it, or a Sure Strike, or something like that. We're swinging in for 11 points of damage with just Beamsplitter Mage and Wee Dragonauts. Then we get an Adeliz on the battlefield, and Lava Runners, and Siren Stormtamers. Unfortunately, it's only Adeliz only triggers whenever it's cast. It's same with Beamsplitter. So, but we can target the Beamsplitter. Everything grows, and then we put Run Amoks on it, and then we can expansion, copy the Run Amok, create 3 triggers with Adeliz because we're creating a copy. Well, I guess it's 2 triggers with Adeliz, but then creating multiple copies of Run Amok onto the Beamsplitter, putting it onto an Adeliz, onto the Wee Dragonauts, onto whatever else we want to put it onto. And this deck just gets insane. We can swing in for legitimately 30 points of damage on one turn, possibly more if we get into the late game. But this is a super quick deck, but you have to kind of be hitting the right stuff. So I think that this still can use some fine tuning, especially with the drawing side of things, because we're trying to have a lot of like combat tricks to make sure we can actually get our combo off. But we could probably use a little bit more card draw. So anyway, this deck is super fun. Let's go ahead and get into the gameplay, and here we go. Alright, so here we are in Arena Standard against Malefisaurus, and playing... If you guys want me to stop butchering people's names and just not stop saying them, let me know in the comments below. But we're playing Beamsplitter Mage, Beamsplitter Wizards here in this deck, and what we got here? We got the Beamsplitter, we got a Siren Stormtamer. This is not too shabby at all. We'll keep it. And something to use to be swinging in here a little bit. Sure Strike as well. Alright, so to the bottom. Ooh, and an Adeliz. Alright, this is actually looking very good. So Siren Stormtamer. Yep, and pass the turn. And we'll see what they're playing here. Alright, is this control? What have they got? Burglar Rat. Alright, we're actually going to discard the Maximize Altitude here. That's fine. Expansion. Alright, so Beamsplitter Mage. Hopefully that survives. We don't have protection this turn. Yep, swing in, pass the turn. Disinformation Campaign, making us discard all sorts of stuff. And I think we have to discard this expansion now. Yep. Oh man, that's not fun. Another Beamsplitter Mage. Alright, we're going to go Adeliz here. And swing all in. We're totally fine if they chump there. Yeah, we actually would prefer to not have blockers yet and save it for the next turn. Alright, so next turn with Sure Strike, we can do quite a bit of damage as long as our creatures survive. Alright, so they opt. Looking for some removal, I'm guessing, here. Keeps it at the top, unfortunately. Alrighty, so Blink of an Eye, not bad. So let's go to combat. Alright, so Maximize, we actually have to do now. So let's go ahead and... What do we want to discard, though? Maybe just the Blink of an Eye. I think that's okay right now. So let's Maximize Altitude on Beamsplitter Mage. Discarding... Oh, man. Yeah, discarding the Blink of an Eye. Let's discard the Beamsplitter Mage. Yep, so submit there, discarding here. We get another trigger. Get a target our Adeliz. Go to combat and attack in. Now we Sure Strike. So they might be holding up something until now. So now we Sure Strike. Get him bigger. Put it on the Siren Stormtamer this time. Making all of our guys bigger. And swinging in for exactly enough, I think. Yep, there we go. Actually, we had plenty. All right. Oh, man, I love this deck. So fun. Oh, that was good. That was good. Victory! Alright, going again here against Kitune with Beamsplitter Wizards, and fantastic victory on game 1. I mean, we had a couple blowouts that we kind of got lucky that we didn't run into there, but I mean, swinging in for 20 points of damage on turn 4, not too bad. Alright, so I think it was 20 at least, it was pretty close. This is okay. We have our Wee Dragonauts. We're going to keep it. Kind of an interesting keep here, but we have a lot of the pieces we want without our Beamsplitter or an Adeliz. So, mount and go past the turn. Plains. Alrighty. So, Sulfur Falls and Siren Stormtamer. Passing the turn. So we do get our Wee Dragonauts down next turn, which is good. Ooh, Swamp. I was hoping they didn't have as much removal here. Daybreak Chaplain. Is this just like a simple deck here? Alright, so Steam Vents, pay the 2 life. Wee Dragonauts. And we'll swing in. Pass the turn. So we can still do quite a bit of damage with just Run Amoks and Sure Strikes here next turn. I believe we gain 5 for each one of these. So, 11, 12 points of damage. Not bad. And then we can do the Maximize Altitude twice next turn, I think, which will actually give us victory. If they survive. Paladin of the Atonement. Alright. I'm guessing they swing in for some life here. I would. Yeah, we will block. Alright, so Paladin... Alright, so we actually... Oh, this is good. Alright, so go to combat and attack in with all. And we will Sure Strike. And Run Amok. And do 12 points of damage, down to 8. They do get a counter here because they did lose some life last time. And we just have to keep these guys alive. Otherwise, we're kind of in a bit of trouble here, especially with how much life they can gain. Double Maximize Altitude will be good next turn. We'll actually triple. So that should be enough. Legion Lieutenant. Gaining some... Oh no, that doesn't gain life here. Not a vampire. This is an interesting build. Wizard's Lightning. And I think that actually just does it. So Maximize Altitude. We'll go here. It really doesn't matter which one we put it on to. Maximize Altitude. These are sorcery speed. That's the one thing I don't like about the maximize altitude and velocity, but it helps a lot with the Wee Dragonauts when we draw into them. So now we go to combat, attack in, and then Wizard's Lightning. And there we go. Perfect. All right. Game number 2 won. Yep. That's pretty good. Not too shabby. So turn 5 win there on that one. All right, here we are again against Princess Knife, Knife with our Beamsplitter Wizards, which are doing so well for us so far. And we'll see if we can keep it up for game number 3. Let's see. Oh man, one land. Yep, got a mulligan. All right, that's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all. We'll keep that. Hopefully drawing into a Run Amok. I think we actually have to go graveyard or bottom with that. Yep. All right, so Mountain and Lavarunner. And pass the turn. What you got, Princess Knife? Forest. All right, so Island, and we'll go to combat, swing in first. And Beamsplitter Mage. Pass the turn. Hoping for something good here. We kind of want to wait till we have something. Ooh, that's pretty good. That is a lot of damage there. So let's wait though until we can play it twice. So Steam Vent's tapped. Swing in for 3. Yeah, I mean, hopefully nothing bad happens, but I mean, doubling up on that is just so much better. Chromatic Lantern. Ooh, okay. So yeah, we're doing good. All right, so play Mountain, and we can do so much here. So go to combat and attack. All-out attack. Run Amok on Beamsplitter. And then we're going to expansion our Run Amok to target Beamsplitter as well, which we get another trigger. And they all automatically did it there. So down to 3. And Sure Strike here. So go to combat, and opponent scoops it up. Perfect. Oh, man. Oh, that's so fun. All right, we have time for one more, so we'll do 4 this time. Alrighty, here we are again against Eldred, and if you guys like this deck, like this stuff, please share. It helps out so much if you guys share it, like, comment, subscribe, all those things. That's actually how other people get to see this. Even if it's not people you know or whatever, it actually shows it. Once you get more shares, YouTube pushes it out to more people, which always is helpful. We'll keep this for certainly. Yep, this is good. Looking for another land. And again, we do need to fix the draw problem here. So the initial build that we had was playing Sorcerer's... oh man, the one that draws 2 and you discard unless you attack. I can't remember the name of it all of a sudden. But it works out pretty well, but it seemed a little expensive, and it's sorcery speed, which was kind of hurtful for the deck. So Sulfur Falls into Beamsplitter. Yep, pass the turn. And we have a Run Amok and Wee Dragonauts next turn. Yep, Druid of the Cowl. Alrighty, so let's go. We actually want to have more islands. It really doesn't matter here, but so Wee Dragonauts. And no attackers. And hopefully we don't run into a Seal Away. That would be bad. What have you got? Don't kill our stuff. Alright. Sap Herd. So playing the Convoke deck, I'm guessing. And plays it tapped. Perfect. Alright, so Sulfur Falls comes in untapped. We're going to go ahead and go for big damage this turn, and hopefully just draw into some other stuff. We won't be able to finish it off, but let's maximize altitude on the Beamsplitter Mage. And target our Wee Dragonauts as well. Go to combat and attack in, and then Run Amok. And we have maximized altitude for the next turn as well. So, yep, 9, a lot. So down to 5, and opponent scoops it up right away. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. We actually didn't. I guess we did have the maximize altitude to finish it off. So if they didn't run Sillaways, but there we go. We had 4 wins in a row, and I kind of wish we ran into something that beat us, just so I could show more stuff here in this video. But 4 wins, not gonna scream at that. All right, so the deck in review is stinking awesome. I think that's just all there is to it. This is such a fun deck. So Beamsplitter Mage, Beamsplitter Wizards. I think you run into the same issue you run into with any like aggressive semi-combo deck. You know, like what we were running before. And you can run into all the wrong cards, but that time we ran into Beamsplitter Mage every single game. Actually, except for one, and we still won it with Wee Dragonauts. And this is just a fun deck altogether. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, the one card I really wish we could run into, and it's not really supposed to fit in this deck, so you probably get it out. But Gravitic Punch is just so fun. If you can play it, you know, after maybe a maximized altitude or something with the Wee Dragonauts and Beamsplitter Mage, you can do so much damage right away just to opponent's face off Beamsplitter Mage onto something big. That's just fun altogether. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, bye-bye.